Wait, I think it did. I think it did. Can you guys see me? Twitch? Okay, good. Oh, it actually worked. Oh, don't give me that crap. 1 second. Don't give me that crap. Come on. You're right here. It's going to make me restart the client, isn't it? I hate that. What's the freaking point of this, man? Fine. Relogging, or restarting the client. Why did I break on stream? Ha. Hey, hold on, I want to check something really quick. Okay. Thank you.
Hey, it's been a while, so.
Mm-hmm.
Bronze, copper, bronze.
Oh, freaking cold. Let me guess, it's winter now, isn't it? Early autumn. Okay. Wow, that was cold. There.
Don't forget to join the voice chat party.
Ah. That's what you said. Because what you actually said was...
Yeah, I figured.
So I need to make... I'm gonna hate myself for doing this one. Need the IV assembler. Just do that in the first place. Well, I'm not making an IV assembler. Oh, wow. It's actually better than hover mode.
What?
If you turn off hover mode and just hold space and shift. It's more steady. Yes, I am. Thank you.
Yeah, but you can go fast.
Okay. Now. So, I need to make 5 of these. I'm assuming that's just aluminum. Yep. Oh! Which means I would need 10 of these. Which means I would need 20 of these. Wait, what? $40 of these. Nope. No. Nope. 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 No. 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 I only want to do that because let's look at those. I didn't want to have to make a worse version of this. That was it. Because it requires the IV to make twice as much. And that's a much easier recipe, but I'd rather make twice as many of these than go through the process of making that right now. Because Hell no. That's insane. No. Damn it, no. Just out of curiosity. If I look... Wait, can't even make that one. Why don't these even have recipes? Okay, so that one does. That one does. Okay. There's no recipe for that one. Wait. Large circuit assembling facility can parallelize with parallel control hatches. Can parallelize. Large circuit assembling facility. I guess. That's very large.
God dang it.
That's interesting. So once you get to this, the thing that I was about to make, you can actually take that and turn it into the large circular assembling facility, which you use in the multi-block. It uses tungsten steel pipe casing, assembly line grating, large-scale assembler casing. I don't see it. Frankly, I don't see any of those. That's a problem. Wait, wait. There it is. Stellite. Okay. I gotta use the bathroom. What the hell? What the hell is this? I'm just curious. Finding the correct thing to make the thing is so annoying sometimes. Like, hot stellite, you would think is the thing. So that needs the dust, but the dust is only made from the ingot. Or the smaller dust, okay? Tiny piles are made only from the dust and the nuggets. Okay. Small piles are made from the dust. Well, how about the nugget? Can you make the nugget? No. The liquid is made from the ingot. So how do you make stellite? Wait a minute. That's liquid stellite. That's molten. Okay, come on now. Molten stellite. There we go. Because liquid stellite is completely different than molten stellite. I don't know why it's different, but evidently molten and liquid are not the same thing. Tungsten, chromium, iron, molybdenum. Molybdenum, which is an ore. Okay. And it's done in an EV blast smelter, which I think we have. So, that's possible. Assembly, okay, hold on. Tungsten steel pipe casing. There it is. Tungsten steel. I think we have, I'm not sure. Yeah, we could definitely do that. You don't need much, you just need 6. Easy-ish. That I've already seen in storage. Alright. Well, that's probably the way. Once you get to that point, you probably just want to jump straight to that then, because there's not really a reason to just suffer the one, I guess, right? I guess. No. Hi, Kristen. No, I didn't. Alright, well. I'm just avoiding. I'm avoiding this. I know I'm avoiding this. So, that. We need to make that. And in order to make... What am I making? I'm making... Oh, and we're going to need to make high voltage ones too, but we do have some in storage, and I consider this a worthy enough thing to actually use them for that. We're going to need 12 HV chips. I think this is a worthy cause, because once automation is being done, all this stuff becomes easier. Well, I didn't want damage again. I didn't want to see something. Give me a second. Completely unrelated to what's going on, but if I don't check this now, I'm not going to remember tomorrow. There. Okay. Okay. How many do we need? 48? 36. We need 36 medium voltage chips. Okay, so we need 36 of you, which means I need to make... I think I saw some chips in here already. Yeah, we have CPU chips. So, got that. Plastic printed circuit boards. Why am I doing 38? 38 seemed like a weird number. Bunch of red ally, I can make that in the fly. It's fine. Whatever. Resistors or SMD resistors? It's electrum and carbon versus... I mean, we probably got a lot more... We can probably do a lot more electrum, honestly. Yeah, just do that. Alright, so... I'm going to need 36, so... Five recipes of that. Liquid polyethylene. There. It's not done here, is it? Carbon dust, electrum wire, polyethylene. Carbon dust. Oh, that's gold wire. Need electrum. Need more electrum. Let's see. I think that's how much I need. Need to be on 3. You're on 3. Assuming I'm doing this right. Yep. Oh, it's only 4. Well. Okay, that's all of those I need. Capacitors or SMD capacitors? We have SMD capacitors. We have enough. Okay. Transistors. Almost enough. Gallium foil and annealed copper wire. Or tantalum wire. We'll do that. I still need gallium foil. I dang it. So this and this. Okay. Got that. Got that. Got that. Got that. Got that, right? 3, 4, 5. All I need is the red alloy now. 4 per. So I need this again. Do I have enough? I got enough. Circuit assembler, and I still need the tin. All right. I bet you I need like an ingot of tin per at least. Probably more than that. No, it's an ingot of tin per. 36. 36 tin, please. $32, $33, $34, $35, $36. There we go. Go to the extractor. Which is a weird way of saying melting. We are going to need a drum. Get it going at least. Okay. That's done. Okay. It's calculated in a good way. So now we take this in here with these. And the red alloy.
Large combustion engine. Jesus.
What? What the heck? 72 Ks is not what you need to make 36 calculi. It's 36. 3, which is 108. I made 72. Click that off. Click that off. Click that off. Click that off. Let's just do how many more I gotta do. 36 more. That makes more sense. We go here. Except this is 72 more. That. I always find got nukes that it's a good idea to just make it so in packs like this where you need a whole lot of different items to just make it so that you can store a whole lot of individual items. Make a good storage controller, which has a large range. Go out to the extent of the range in the 4 directions, and then pick the height that you want. I went with 7. Then you attach something to it to read it. In this case, we use the Integrated Dynamics storage terminal. No, it is not 4. It's like 16 or something. You can easily test it too. Take a controller, put drawers next to it, keep trying to add items to it with a hopper. Different items. You'll see it. I could show you, it's horizontal and vertical, by the way. I know that. Yeah. Now, of course, you want to make sure that you can access all the sides of it, so you got to actually figure out the lengths that you want to go to make it so you can access it. It's 49 by 49, which means we're going out 24 in both directions. But that's only because it could easily be 51 over here because that's the length of the drawers. So you can take these out to 15, I think, in both directions. I mean 25 in both directions away from it. And yeah, it does definitely see the things over here. Like you can look over here. This is the top item. This is low pressure steam boiler tank. And the beauty of this is when you tech up to applied energistics, you take that off, you put it on, you're done. Or, even better, you attach it back here. At that point, it's more of an issue of, do you want this to be above ground or below ground? Do you want it to be 7 tall? Do you want it to go 51 by 51 by 51? Do you want to make it fancy, or do you want it to just be a giant warehouse? Whatever. I mean, you obviously don't have to go as far as I did to make this place look good. This is because I'm streaming. Making it look good is a good thing. And the beauty of doing something like this, you don't need to immediately take it to the maximum size. Like you can see, obviously we haven't gone and placed all the drawers yet. It's annoying to place all the drawers. We'll place all the drawers. Making them is a pain in the butt. And you can move them around. As you get to a point where you want to like suddenly start organizing, say, get all your rocks in a row. Like this is all the different, okay. Switch to hover mode so we can do this a little easier. Get your granites, your diorites, your kibbles, your chalks, all that stuff in a row, and then you like have all your vanilla blocks and stuff like it. As you start to do that, this is all the trees. As you start to do that, you just after a while go in, find them all, move them. At some point, we're gonna do the ingots, and I'll go through and move all these to where the ingots are. Why is there fireworks? Ian?
I did not put that though. That was when people were still messing around with, hey, let's lock the system and unlock it through the controller.
Well, how would that get it into the system if nobody put it into the system then?
I don't know.
Oh, no, this is definitely not New Horizons, no. GregTech New Horizons only lets you go 4 away? Well, that's just mean. Still, you could do something similar with it to that. It's 5 by 5 by 5. That's a lot. There's still a lot of different items. So you just then. I mean, I don't know how expensive the upgrades are for the drawers. Also, once you have the controller, you don't really need to seed the items, so you can make it a solid cube. The only thing you need access to is that thing right there. Yeah, if we could not extend out to that point, that's what I would have done. I would have done solid cubes. I actually looked into New Horizons. I almost went with that pack instead of this one. Well, when I say almost, until I read about it. When I found out how far back it is into the past, there's too many things in modern Minecraft that have refined how the game runs. I couldn't. I can understand people wanting to play some of the older packs, and I understand that some of the older packs are not older. They're just refining them in the older versions of Minecraft. I get that. Some people, but I don't know what, to be honest, I don't know why people do that for GregTech. I can understand them doing that for something like if Vault Hunters was back there, or if some of the things that you spend a lot of time going to other dimensions and fighting different things, where the regular Minecraft gameplay makes sense. There I understand, because that the only major thing that I can think of that is different that people like in the past is the fighting mechanics. A lot of people like the being able to spam it with the sword. We're crafting crap here. And frankly, I basically barely ever use a sword. I shoot things with a bow. Yeah, but why is it still back then? That's my main concern. Why haven't they updated it? Get it out of that far in the. I mean, if it was like 1.16 or 1.18 or something like that, I might have done it here. But it's so far. Isn't it like 1.8 or 1.7? Oh, it's something so old that I could not justify doing that. Speaking of fighting things. We need to see if we can get an orange guy to spawn. Yeah, but it was on my list of things to do, but it was just so far back there. I'm just surprised that New Horizons hasn't updated to something closer to here, because there's a lot of packs that did just, if they've been around and alive and had interest for this long, they just update. I know, Ian. Thank you. And if it's in 112, then I have no. Then I really don't understand it all. Then I get that there are some mods that are. I mean, this is the part that really confuses me, because there's a lot of Modpack devs who just basically ask for someone to make that mod, update that mod, or make that mod for them. So I'm surprised that hasn't happened, because I hear about Greg Tech New Horizons often. Ian, you can talk to me. Why are you typing? You're not here. Okay, if you're gonna do that, do it in chat so people can see you there. You're picking up food. Come on, spawn. Something spawn. You know, you have been here for ages. You need to go. What are you holding? A mushroom. Fredward. Upper, you are down. And you are one that I care about. Yeah, okay, there it is. I don't even know why I carry a shield. Lana the Gorilla Slaughterer. Okay, you're another one that I care about. Why are you here? Are you in the lava already? Yes. You know what? Come here. Dadgummit! Couldn't get it. I'm gonna give it another minute so we can get a purple one, or get a orange one. It all just requires somebody to be passionate towards it. I mean, it really, it's hard to call people lazy that aren't being paid for it too, though. That's, on the one hand, I could say, well, why don't they just update? Why don't they just do this? Why don't they do that? I ain't gonna do that. But that also means I ain't playing it either. Yeah. They're not donated to anymore, so they don't do it yet. Basically, I just said, yeah. Blue, do not care. Blue, that guy, definitely do not care. Well, that was a mistake. Go get him, guys. This is going to be a very slow fight. I kind of want to watch this. Here they come. Okay, you're annoying. Got him. I gotta make sandwiches. Actually, there were still some made from the last group. I guess I can just use those. I'm so annoyed at myself for this. That was so stupid. Well, we got close. Alright, I need to throw them. These have been in my inventory forever. They need to go away. I'm annoyed with them quite a bit. Okay, back to what I was doing. $36 more, 72 more. And I bet you we don't have anywhere near as that many LV chips right now. I made some extra, but I didn't make anywhere near as that many extra. So we gotta do this again. Which means we gotta do this recipe, I think. Yeah. The one that uses the tin. This recipe. So we need... We're making 72? Yeah, 72. $12 recipes. We gotta do 12 recipes of it. So we need 12 SOCs. 12 of these. Okay. SOC is made from SOC wafer, which is that. Which is made with the yellow lens on the phosphorus thing. Okay, I gotta do it twice. Come on. 23 seconds per. And this goes in the cutter, right? Yeah. Alright, start cutting. It's gonna take long to cut. This is taking a craft. Alright, we're going to need fine copper wire. 24 of that. Tin bolts, 24 of those. Figures. That is the bolt extruder. We have the tin ingot, so 1, 2. No. Put that 1, 2, 3. Rod, long rod, bolt. $24 of that. 12 of that. And do we need any goo? Yeah, we need tin again. 1 tin per craft. So 6 more tin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Extract that because it, of course, is an extraction recipe. And that is done in the circuit assembler right here. Why do I have extra tin? Huh. I honestly don't know why I have extra tin. Okay. So that's the LV chips. Cerdit's course plates, I need 36 more. We have 7. These are just the dust smashed. Compressor. Really? Chemical bath, autoclave, polarizer, canner, extractor, fluid solidifier, chemical reactor, compressor. There we go. Still no idea why I have extra 10. Now for 10 of something. I don't remember what that was for. Well. Got that. 36 more logic processors. Do we need 35? Oh, that sucks! No! Come on! No! Are you kidding me? Oh, that's so bad. Alright, the Palabazazabazaba. Copper foils. It's fine, I don't care. I mean, all I really need right now is that. Okay. Leave one in there. We're going to be making 8, so... Okay, now we need sulfuric acid. 10 in there right now. I'm betting sulfuric acid can't go in aluminum. I'm hoping it can. Oh, good. Now we're going to need the sodium benzoate. Red alloy, soldering alloy, sodium persulfate. Is it the persulfate? Must be the persulfate. Yep. Wait, I'm dumb. Galmair told me. We have a faster one. Means we're gonna need more of these, which means we need like 5 of these. Which means I need 5 of these and the diamond one. I'm sure we'll find use for this later on. Which need to be cut. We need the red alloy. Need more red alloy. He's on 3, yep. There. Get those going. Okay. I think we could start making it now. This, and this. Oh, it was the logic. Stop. Red. Okay. We can still get that going, because we got these. Leave one behind. We have 32 going over there, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have that. Yeah, we can start that processing over here. I remember when waiting for this machine was the slowest thing possible. Wow, it's like the speedy part of this whole process now. Okay. Now, we can take that and put it in here with the red alloy. Again. Still slow. But I usually walk away from, place this up in this one, walk away from it, and come back and it's already done. It's like a... It's like an 8-second process. Versus like a 23-second process of the other things. Kind of expected that. Why is that down here? 3, 2, 1. Oh, what? I saw that you said you were going to be delivering a snack.
It is a no sugar fudge bar. No sugar, no fat fudge bar. It is a handful of peanuts, half a banana, and a bit of granola. So, get something in you.
Thank you.
If you want, I'll bring you down an apple.
Should be okay.
Okay.
You're doing okay up there.
Yeah. She got real grumpy over by me.
Yeah.
Was asking to go watch TV.
Yeah.
So I'm set her up, and she's been a happy camper.
Good.
So
that's good to hear.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. And then she was actively watching and playing. And guess what's on?
Tom and Jerry.
Avatar.
Avatar?
I went to swing past it, and she was like she was swiping. She was like this way. So I moved over again. She's like, and I let it be on the background. And she's like, she wanted Avatar, and then she's watching.
Okay. Whatever. Avatar. Or this. Although, still, it's a pack in progress. There's the big dog. Done. Done. Wait. Aw, damn it! It's an LV canner! I can't finish it because it's not a good enough canner. This. Go with that. And let me guess. Okay, well, let's look at the... Okay, so if I was going to use a canner... We're not getting those anytime soon. Medium voltage. We're going to want that. Probably. That's ultra low, it doesn't matter. What is that? Pylon? That's for Greg Tech. Fluid storage cells. I'm not getting that anytime soon. I don't think we need that right now. What I'm wondering is if I got to go MV or HV. But nothing uses HV. Okay, hold on. Dang it. You make that sound so easy. That would eventually be nice to get to, but we don't need it immediately. Yeah, EV seems HV seems pointless. So annoying. So we got that. We got that. This is done. I still have no idea why I have liquid tin. Can I transfer it to this? There, I have one. Give that back. Good. There. I think I missed one at some point, though. Yeah. I don't know, actually. Every 3 hours? No, I didn't miss one. Okay. Haven't even lost the last 9, the second digit yet. We don't even touch the 4th digit. Yeah, but Galmare, how often are you using the canner? You gonna make you a lot of small zinc ion batteries? I need to float around for a minute because I just need a moment. I need a moment. Okay. It's time to start building it. Alright, what do we want to make it out of? Okay, let's start with the pillars. Either pillars or walls. If we don't see a pillar I like, we'll go with walls. What are these? Those are pretty cool. Loco metal. What the frick is loco metal? Stop changing so I can figure out what... That. Stone cut, a purified iron ingot turns it into a riveted local... That's actually pretty damn cheap. Okay. So, let's say... this thing, the ME controller... Alright, the ME controller is a... I need blocks to play with. The blocks I prefer to play with are those create blocks, because they come apart very easily. How many of those do we got right now? Because I'm just going to make more of them if we don't got a lot. These. Hold on. Because we can make other casings. There's no reason to use just that one. There's so many cool ones. Reactor casing? No, not that. Train casing, copper casing, brass casing. I think I'm going to go with brass. So how much brass we got? It's one each, right? Yeah. I think they stacked to 32. 2 sacks. Yeah, right. Not where I intended, but that'll do. I think you can use these. Yep. Stripped warp stems will work just fine. We're not using those for anything else right now either. Alright. If I can use warped wood, I'm going to use warped wood. Because we can make a really lot of warped wood really fast. Oh, don't care about you. That's enough. All done. Oh, Galmer, you make it sound like brass is so expensive. We have Ian on the server. No base alloy is expensive right now. I'm pretty sure that if I wanted to, I could make a couple thousand brass really, really fast. Okay. We're going to use this to imitate the cube itself. I don't even think I got enough to do this. I can at least get similar size. Yeah, very, very nice. Very glowy. Okay. Okay. So let's say we need to connect all sides to this thing with wires, okay? So I need to keep it open. In fact, I want to move this up a little bit. Does it have no efficiency on it? It's got efficiency 7. That's as fast as it... Wow. Okay. Okay, now anyways. So we need to be able to get wires on all sides of this thing. And we need to be able to get the wires to be able to go places. That's easier said than done. I said it like that because you got to keep them all from touching each other. So for the most part, like if we wanted to look at this stuff, like if you connect here, you connect here, and here, and here. Well, you're gonna have to put anchors okay. You're gonna have to put anchors in between them so you don't connect here and here. That's fine, but you don't want to have to put anchors all the way down the line, because this gets annoying. Like if you want to take this and you want to send these wires down across the land to connect it to things, you kind of want to not have to do that. I don't think coloring them matters. I think they still touch. Not to mention coloring is, well... You still gotta do the chemical bath, annoying crap with making yellow dye out of all this crap. It's annoying. You can do it. I'm thinking about it. I was actually considering doing it anyways, but if I can avoid it, I want to avoid it. Now, of course, we could do... like that. That one will still be annoying. Might want to consider that one too. So have that one be here. Oops. Whatever. Then this one would have to be here. Then this one would have to be here. So to give an ability to do that. It still wouldn't work very good because what are you going to do with that side? That side can't connect to here. you need to go one more out. So you want to be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4 out. So we want the frame that it sits on to be that size. So that we can get cables to go through the bottom like that. It's still far from ideal. We're still going to have things connecting here and there. But the less anchors you got to put in, the better. Yeah, in applied energistics, what you got to do is you got to put these cable anchors in, which are cheap, normally. Looks like they're still cheap. Steel bolts make 2, stainless steel bolts make 8, and so on, and so on, and so on. They're cheap. They're very cheap. All they do is when you put a cable anchor between 2 wires, they do that. That's it. They are also the way you attach facades, but that's beside the point. That's not what we're looking at right now. Yeah, because then this one go here. And so on. Now, we still wouldn't have access to the ones up here, though. But that's okay because we'll use the ones on the top for processing the basic stuff, like the crafters and the coprocessors and the energy stuff and all that thing and all those types of things. We can make use of those 8 things here pretty easily. And I'll put the energy cube itself right there in this spot right here. And I'll put a flux point right there. Done. To be honest, I'm hoping that we can do a 3x3 cube. Well, the number of connections that we might need in GregTech, we might need a 5x5 cube at some point. In which case... that big. Such a pain. It'll give you such a pain in the butt to work with. I'm gonna love every second of it too, because it's kind of fun. Alright. Bathroom break. One moment. Galmare, I'm gonna test something from your theory real quick. Like, let's say I have this one and this one. Do the 2 touch? Oh, no, they don't. correct, sir. So there is a purpose to coloring them. Well, that makes it partially easier. Still gonna have to get around everything, so this one needs to go down here. This one needs to go down here. And this one needs to go down here. Now, assuming we turn this into a 5x5 instead of a 3x3, I want to make this future-proof. So one, two, three, 4, 5. Same difference, same distance. Doesn't matter. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Applied Energistics center thing. If you look at applied, the core. I don't think it's called a core. Cell. I don't know what's it freaking called. The computational CPU. It's whatever. The main unit. That thing. The controller. Excuse me. The thing we're making a cube out of, right? That thing's full of color. Very bright and colorful and shiny. Stick to that for the theme for this thing, okay? I say we have it so that this particular platform, we want to have room for underneath a little bit. So let's say we go down by 2. Right? And we have this pillar be okay. So let's just look at the cube shape itself. So what the actual we're gonna put a cube around this whole thing because cubes. Might as well stick with cubes. Cubes are cubes. You get the idea. This right here is one color of this pillar. Say, I don't know, yellow. This is another color of the pillow. Say, cyan. It doesn't matter. This is another color. Say, I don't care, purple. And we do that on all of the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 12 different colors. That will look cool. What we will need to still figure out is what's this. So these are pillars. All these things are going to be pillars. Whatever. Okay. Well, we need to figure out what are these. And then what are those? We have the corner bits. The corner bits are going to be different. And I'm not sure if we want to use a pillar for this. Let's use an upside down stair to go around this part right here. So have a stair come around that way. Of some description. Probably of the same stuff that we're going to make this pillar out of. So it looks like it's sitting on top of a giant platform. Okay. What are you? Oh. Which that's in my inventory now. Yep. Turn this back off. My mistake. Go away.
We have that.
I think you've used it enough. Okay, we can do the azurine. I think we're going to do that. So azurine pillar, azurine stairs to go around it. What's this block?
5 more soda sports points.
Something decorative and applied. Oh, I don't want to do it. But that kind of makes sense. It's not too expensive. It's a little expensive. It's not too expensive.
What?
Fluix blocks for the corners. Alright, so that's going to be the most expensive part, probably. Okay. Dang it. Oh. Done. Oh, that little experiment. Forgot about that. Yeah, that didn't work. I already forgot. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you have a wire for each one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 10, so 15 interior. So it'd be 17 by 17. Yeah. No. Bridge is gonna have to move around. It's alright. No one's using the bridge anyway. So, coming off of the ground here. That's a pretty good height right there, I'd say. And that puts all the processing stuff inside of the chunk. So that's good. $64, $128, $192. $182. That much. Oh, it's doubled. So I only got to do it 90 times. So let's go over here, take out you, put in this. 64, 72. Wait. So that's I need 180. It's 128. That'd be 160. Nine more. I think I got that right. That should be 60 times 3. So 60. 60. Yep, there you go. All right. They're dying in groups of 8. I mean, they're not. You can dye them individually, but it's wasteful. So, all right. Six more. So, 1, 2, 1, 2. We're gonna skip black. Thought I started a bunch of colors somewhere. Guess not. That's no big deal.
The big grind wheel.
I think there's a bunch of colors in that.
There's some colors.
So there are. These should be in storage. I'm going to take them down there. I had a place to store colors in storage. Which you've taken over. Okay, I am moving the colors over to here then.
I'm doing also sorry.
Okay, I'll put them next to your Asgarian bricks. Actually,
Boy.
right there. Magenta. White is the top left. Light gray. Do we have light gray? Nope. Why did you just randomly shoot? Were you seeking attention?
Waking up.
You're waking up. Right. Black. Yeah, black. Okay, if we have any other dyes, I don't know of it. Blue.
Time to build again.
So this should be red right here. Then orange. Then yellow. And the rest we don't have yet. There. We confirm that with a quick fly through, see if there's any other colors I didn't see. Looks good to me.
The man himself.
Okay.
Well, hey, you two. How's it going?
Good.
Doing good.
Just
How
set
you
up the
doing
miner
down there?
again. It's no base.
Doing okay. Glad to be home.
Yay.
I got off a plane about, what, 4 hours ago. It was a 2-hour flight or so, so not super long, but...
Yeah, so he...
Y'all been making tons of progress.
Yeah,
Yep, and then I hit a wall and I'm like, I'm done right now.
Uh-oh.
You saw it.
The canner is the wall, or...?
The canner is the wall at the moment.
Okay, well...
I'm just done right now. That hit, I hit that moment of disappointment and I was like, alright, I need a break.
Oh, guess what I made, man?
well, I saw it.
Yeah. I need to make the rest of it, but I was like, let's just make the block. I made that
Be interesting
early.
to try it, see how it goes. I can't imagine
So
it's
getting-
more efficient
Yeah.
than the crate stuff, but it's probably more powerful.
Yeah, I mean, we can
We'll
always
see if we
upgrade
get
it.
8,000 RF out of it.
Yeah. Maybe more.
See how fast it chews through diesel. So I'll make a canner for you, Pack. I'll make an EV canner. If you want, I'll make an IV canner. I'll use all the tanks that we have left. But no.
I don't think we need an IV canner yet. I don't think we need an EV canner, so that's your call.
I am making a lubricant back here, Galma. And surprisingly enough, this hasn't even put a big dent in. Well, it's almost 100 buckets. We are like
creosote?
Yeah. With this much 453k lubricant, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do that because we're gonna need it eventually.
Yeah, apparently.
And for the record, I would use chalk for dye if it wasn't for the fact that it uses all the chalk when you use the dye. I don't like that. That's annoying.
Yeah, I mean, if it's used chalk, I'm okay with that. But in general, yeah, it's not making me happy.
I thought when I used chalk for something, it would be like it would take a durability out of it.
No,
it did not. I was very surprised.
It chews it all up. All right.
But yeah, when I was looking at the thing, I was like, that's so much titanium for this build.
It's a lot.
I mean, I could do it, but I was just like, I'm just concentrating on it. I'm just
I think we should try it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Get
I don't know how...
Alright.
Go ahead.
No, you're fine.
Just needs a pump.
Oh, never mind.
EV pump is titanium pipe, titanium motor. Alright. Wow, this is completely full.
What is?
The parts crate.
Yep. That I noticed. If only we were working on a inventory system for all those types of things.
I'm excited. I've never used AE. I can't wait.
I do
I
like
was
it.
tempted to put all those into a drawer. Just like, yeah, let's just keep on putting this into the drawer, and then we can not auto craft, but it'll be, oh, hey, we need to craft this. Boom, boom. But I don't know how ID would deal with that.
Yeah, I'm not sure that. Well, ID would be fine with that part. It's the.
Oh yeah, it would
It's the
be
auto
cool.
crafting. Auto crafting itself that ID has problems with, and AE I understand is more stable. So I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, it's been around a lot longer. We might have. The only thing that AE does, I'm going to give you a heads up on this right now. What AE does is it crafts an item according to a recipe, because it just uses old things. It doesn't understand multiple outputs or multiple recipes. So you can't tell it that there's 3 different ways of making this particular item and have it choose the best one. It ain't that smart.
No, SMP
And multiple outputs also confuses the crap out of it too. You only want to tell it 1 output per recipe. And then that's where you just have to be knowledgeable and use it properly.
They did that. Like, you could... Oh, hey...
You can tell it that, yeah. But if you like have 17 different things that well, more like in this more like 17 times 50 different things that give out stone dust. It'll use the plutonium to make stone dust.
Oh.
Every time, or something stupid like that.
Here we go have fun in another again. Well, tungsten.
Well, I'm on a mission. Pack it wants a canner, so I'm making a canner.
Oh!
What was that, Ian?
Nothing.
Okay.
You should come back down to over here. I expanded the crushed. I've gotten a lot more crushed stuff.
That sounds a bit ominous. So storage.
What else is new? It's Ian.
Yeah, it's in the storage unit. It's over in this row. That's where I've been putting all the crushed stuff. I finally filled up the bottom row, and then replaced the 2 slab drawers, and did it. It's at the very bottom.
Wow.
Come look at the bottom. That's a lot more. Yeah, I've been trying to expand this, even though I'm like, yeah. So I go back on my word. I think Crush needs an entire wall itself if it has that much. At least half of the entire wall.
Well, the crushed. I mean, that's the thing, is that the crushed is an output of a machine that isn't easily fed into other machines necessarily, because it produces it so fast now.
Yeah, I mean,
so I'm okay doing and storing in crushed form, because that's a destination for that miner.
Plus, it's
I'm
also
not
like
so
3
sure about
times the
storing many purified ores or impure dusts or things like that, because we just will process them past that point at the same time. There's no reason to hold off.
That's the nice thing about the advanced logic plan, because if you read it, the 3, it's like it will give the 3 times amount of crushed stuff, and yeah, it's been doing that, and it's like, jeez.
So we don't have any problem with iron anymore.
Oh, good. We need a lignite expanded. I put the miner down.
15 pyrite. 34,000 crushed apatite. I don't think we're going to need that much crushed apatite.
You Barbie girl, how you doing?
Uh oh, somebody getting a visit from the Poochie there.
Yep.
Doesn't appetite? Yeah, appetite was insane. I was like,
You
yeah,
don't
no
Unless-
appetite things. Could put a void upgrade on appetite now.
Yeah, this is Calypso.
Look at a knot on my phone so I can see.
Oh, too late.
Oh, too bad.
That dog does not hold still.
I get the feeling that she, when I've heard you talking to her before, I get the feeling that she's an energetic dog that likes to
Border
let you know when
collie,
the
yes.
mailman comes and so forth.
Yes.
Well, that's the school. Now it's time to make all that raw material into something.
Yep.
I need. And thanks for the kick to get the PBI made for the top tier plastic pack. That's what I needed.
I tried not to use it all up.
I wondered how much you used.
I used a bit. I didn't use. I probably used about half.
How long
Pack.
are these those?
Yeah.
There's 16 buckets left. Unless I'm
Oh,
missing it.
well, I meant the sheets. I used the sheets.
Oh.
Cobalt.
Where's the rest of it then?
HSS2 dust, tungsten, neodymium, and vanadium.
There's no vanilla cactus in this, is there?
I don't think so. There is cactus.
Yeah, but
I
you
think you've
can't
seen it.
harvest it.
It might act like chorus fruit and only be able to harvest the nodes or something? The flowers?
Nope.
Bummer.
I mean, yes, I could get the cactus fruit from it, but those don't do anything.
That's too bad.
Yep.
Should
So
we
that's not my.
process some
That's
of this?
I mean, I can get green otherwise, but yeah.
Yeah.
We need to process this bottom stainless steel grade.
Yeah.
Because there's so much periodic table things on some of these ores. Is this stibnite ore? What? Oh yeah, that goes antimony.
I found another barrel of, or drum of.
Oh yeah, I have a question. Why do we have
lubricant.
the distilled waters?
So that's just a annoyingness of the wall that the distilled is feeding auto into something, and therefore. Oh, I found another 179 buckets of lubricant, by the way. So now I have 650. So what's going on is that there's a distiller that's constantly running, pushing distilled water into the system. And if it finds a hole, it'll fill it. So now we have two completely full ones. So the key is that, and I saw it pack you fluid trashing the extra nitrogen, which was fine. The thing is, you can just break the super tank, craft it, and empty it.
Okay. Yeah, I know that works for some things, but you never know which thing it works for.
Right.
So it's always kind of annoying when you take it apart and you do that, and it's like, oh well, that didn't work. Oh, well, that didn't work. Oh, that one didn't work either. I did not assume.
So I wanted to make one with the drilling oil too, but I was like, nah.
Oh yeah, here's the other. We have 138 buckets of PBI left in a super tank, so we're fine. I don't
You
know
think
why
one
I-
of these should be drilling fluid or no?
So you made
I
a
think we
bit.
should. A drilling fluid?
Yeah,
Yes.
one
No.
of them.
You made a bit of PBI.
PBI? Yeah, I did. I made 169 buckets of it, I think.
Is that all?
Yeah, it's a good start. It's all the benzene I wanted to spend on it. So I saw that you were harvesting oil by hand.
Mm-hmm.
I see we have a full super tank now. That's awesome.
Yep.
The second distilled water tank that you emptied, I've just put drilling in.
And not exactly by hand.
Well,
We're
I mean,
going down there and getting buckets of it.
that's true. Hose pulley is still pretty manual in my mind.
I mean, we could do the drill, but I'd rather
just-
wait till the next top tier drill.
I just found out about the whole hose pulley in the other series. To me, it's still a new thing, and I like it. I freaking like the whole hose pulley.
It's nice, isn't it? All right, do I?
That's
dare?
another thing. I would love to see create in vanilla. That would make
think a lot of
make
people
filling
would be
something a
happy.
lot easier.
As I said, create one of those. It takes a bit to get into and learn it, but it's so well optimized for multiplayer,
Right.
and it runs so good.
Except when it kills my shaders.
Oh yeah, that's
Well, if it was incorporated into vanilla, then shaders would be building around it.
yeah.
Right? It would be awesome.
It would be one of those. Hey, look, this is a text pressure for once. I mean, there's a lot of mods that could be base game, but it just takes, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need reindeer fern, honestly.
But I think
Green.
just create by itself plays along with vanilla mods, Modpack.
You know, in most packs that has create and TF, well, okay, in the packs that I've played with create and TFC, you just grind grass, you get green. I guess that's too easy, huh?
Too easy, man. Are you kidding?
Because
Well,
grass
sorry.
isn't green when you grind it. Nope, can't get green from grass.
That's crazy talk.
So if I'm using the alloy smelter for
90% of things with chloroquine in them and you know.
So I did something. I don't know why I did this.
Uh-oh. That's never a good sign with you.
No, it's
Hi, hon.
something that I wanted to make. But
Pretty good.
yeah.
Oh, this doesn't even take PBI. This takes the other top tier rubber that you
Yeah,
made.
don't think that's much.
Yeah,
My only issue with peanuts is that they're salty.
I know. But it also made it kind of a...
That was my toe. Be careful.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I was thinking it might make it a nice,
Never mind. I'm not going to even.
salty sweet.
Oh, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I'm focusing on getting these cables made. Okay, what'd you say? What is that?
I made that.
What is this?
An advanced pump.
What does it do?
Picks up water.
That felt good.
Huh? The best way to empty oceans.
Okay, I only feel minimally beat up.
So you want to pump some lava out of somewhere? Is that what you want this for?
From
I
the
don't
dirt
know, I just
from
wanted to
the
see what it would do, but
You know,
it's
one of
like,
the reasons that
that's
you're
not
probably
gonna
dying
work.
so much from that because
48 by 48. I wonder how deep it
you
goes.
got the bit of the cold and you work
A
that
3
way
by 3
forward.
I
chunk.
thought about that too. And guess what?
That sounds terrible.
I didn't get to do the Monday
It's
before
tempting to take it
because
over
I
to the
had
water
popped to the
temple.
hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
That didn't help.
So
I'd love to
I
see
ended up
that.
basically skipping a week.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And
So I'm
2x aluminum wire.
I'm gonna steal
spot.
him. We're gonna go brush our teeth so he
Yay.
don't snack all night. Come on, come on.
Fine. Let me hit beer back at least and go creative and all that stuff.
Follow go, man.
All that jazz.
This won't take that long.
Take care of my baby.
Yeah, but at least they can watch.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. I will be back.
All right. So, I mean, this ore processing chain here, you stick it in this chest right here.
Okay.
What?
This one, yeah. Since we don't need the gallium because we have 1,700 ingots of gallium. That will ore wash into Grostular. Oh, is this what we want?
No, I think
yeah, the Grostular isn't that important, but it's the next step. It's the thermal centrifuge that gets us the best rutile, and that's the only rutile step available.
So you want
it's
me to
fine.
put it in the thermal centrifuge one?
Yeah, so we gotta feed it, ore wash it, and then feed it in thermal centrifuge. Is fine.
It's been unmuted the whole time.
You're welcome. Sexy me in the house.
Oh, okay, the rutile is going down in. Okay.
Okay.
Got a lot of aluminum dust. Can we go process that?
There's alloys I want necessarily out of that. If we don't need the it in ingot form, we'll leave it, I suppose.
I mean, we have a lot of oxide over there, and I think we're getting more.
Yes.
Oh, I
Okay,
need to
so
start more.
Right, I need 2 EV circuits. We have 36. That's very nice. Oh, just need the. I'm not looking forward to the next tier of glass.
Glass.
Next tier of glass. Because there's glass and there's tempered glass. I think it's like layered glass or something. You need some sort of odd chemical process to create it. Just like most things, I suppose. But it's some specialized chemical that's only used for that. Doesn't sound familiar at all, does it? Alright, EV
No,
canner
not at
get.
all.
Our steel crate of excess GregTech machines is getting large. Getting full, I mean.
I
mean, it's not completely full.
Can we make a stainless?
Well, at some point you gotta start breaking them down.
Yeah, I know. But there's a few that I've recycled and said, you know what, I don't need to get rid of that one yet. I'm happy to stick a basic distillery on something.
Should I start making diamond storage upgrades for the drawers, or should I still make the gold ones? The diamond ones require the double plates.
Double steel ingot?
Yeah, double steel plate.
And the emeralds require stainless, right?
Yes. Which one do you want to do? Like stainless or steel?
How close are we to needing a diamond upgrade for any of the drawers?
I don't think we need any diamond upgrades. I think
Because we
we
have a
can
lot
do
crushed.
the gold ones repeatedly without a problem.
I mean, so if we look in here, I always
Have
sort
you
mine by
seen the
number.
appetite? I put like 3 or 4 of those.
So
gold
sulfur, we have 51,000 sulfur chunks. How many upgrades is that? 3?
I don't even know where.
Okay, at some point, you can just if it's something that's going to still be processing, you have to still like do something with storage. At some point, if you have like 6 gold tier upgrades, you could probably put a void upgrade in there.
No, once we max out, then the last slot will be a void.
Okay, so Ian,
Yes.
it looks to me like this this drawer here has 1 upgrade and it's maxed out.
It must have gone.
So we must have another drawer of it somewhere.
Probably.
Yeah, once I finish the AE stuff, I'm planning on organizing down there again. That's my plan. Ian's been threatening to, and the only reason I haven't gone and done it anyway is because I really want to get AE started.
I don't blame you.
Consider.
I can't find Dadgummit.
Can't find what?
Reindeer lichen.
Is that vanilla?
No.
I'm not sure I have that in my cheat sheet.
I know I can just use malachite powder. I probably should just do that. At this point, it's more plenteous than cactus and lichen, which is strange to say.
Oh,
I'd have to go look at the code pack. You sound like you're in pain, Ian.
Have you looked at the crates, the drop-off crate?
No.
And,
I trust you to manage that, because you're the one that's sticking all the stuff in it.
Your faith is interestingly placed. Everything is
That's
morning
a bottle. That's not what I want.
All the stuff is morning glory. Morning glory. Where's the lichen? Wait, wouldn't lichen be in caves?
You would think so, yeah. Okay, so cold pack. Super cold.
I'm at negative 6K right now.
So what's your average?
Negative 5.
Negative 30 to negative 8.
Okay.
And
So
50
there's
to
snow on the ground and you can't see it. Awesome.
50 to 7 to 470 rainfall. So essentially everywhere, but super cold.
Well, I can do super cold. That's where the dragons are.
we don't ask questions.
We don't ask questions? Well, that doesn't sound like any fun.
I might have had a little bit of fun.
Okay, I'll make congratulations on your 60-month anniversary.
Well, that's a 70-month because
Let's get
I missed a
70-month
month or two.
anniversary.
60-month streak.
Yeah. That.
That. Okay, so this is what's going on here, Ian. We have a compacting drawer.
Oh.
Compacting drawer with 34,000 sulfur chunks in it.
Oh, yeah.
And then a maxed out storage drawer. And has one upgrade in it. So there we go. Mystery solved.
Mystery solved. Garnet. I just don't like the Garnet ovals at all.
They're annoying. And that, you know, so some mods, you know, they're tight. They, you know, they put in just what they need and they don't have anything extraneous in it. That's not what GregTech is. GregTech will just have stuff that has no utility whatsoever, just because it fills out a spot in the periodic table or is a component in something else that's useless.
It's just the periodic table it shows.
So Ian, can we move the powered inscriber somewhere else that's not right on the travel anchor?
Pack bid it though, I didn't.
Okay.
I think Pack bid it though.
Can we possibly move the charger, the charging device for the Certus crystals?
Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Not
I just
on the
I just
travel
set that
anchor.
as a temp. I mean, I'm probably gonna have that stuff on top of the AE station once I got it going. So that's fine.
Cool. I'll put it over in the forgery.
And you have
with
a loop.
the inscriber. Yeah, that's where I'll put it.
Oh, that's another dragon. That's a lot of dragons. Ian, did you leave it on?
No? Did I? I thought I turned it off. I'll come over. Give me a second. Oh, it's quiet.
How do you put
I mean, over
filter
now.
on something that you don't have? I don't think you can.
It's off. I looked at this. I looked at the switch.
So it's off now, or was it off when you started?
It was off when I started. Probably just lets them fly out of range. That's all.
It's dead.
Okay.
Oh. Dang it. I saw balls.
Dead. Oh, dragons still harvesting blood and stuff. Better cool shield gun. Yeah, it's just like Dragon Town. It's literally just all dragons.
Right. So your basic canner or your EV canner is up, Pack.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Give me a minute.
I know. I understand you were in a roadblock, so you did something else. It's maybe get back to it. It's fine. Hmm.
I'm gonna touch a huge.
Horsetail.
$8,900 brushed red garnet ore.
Yeah, there's a bunch of those, Pack. I don't know if they're if they're actual bugs or
It's kind of funny though.
it is. I don't know what they were doing.
Okay, so I gotta make cyan manually, that's all. But I gotta find some horsetail now. Not that common.
I looked up the whole list so I could pull it up. Field horsetail? Is that the one?
Well, it just said horsetail.
Hmm.
Problem is that horsetail just looks like grass.
Field horsetail is what I see. Is that what the one you're looking at, Pack?
Well, let's look at that again. It makes brown dye. Field horsetail. Or sargassum.
Sargassum, yeah.
Field horsetail or sargassum.
So field horsetail, -7.5 to 21, 300 to 500.
So everywhere for one, and then pine crummels.
Look at that from the side. Yeah. So that's EER actually wrote part of the Wikipedia article for crumbles. It's essentially a stunted evergreen found in harsher environments. Sargassum is a seagrass, isn't it? Yeah, sargassum is a floating plant, -5 to 17, 0 to 500. Sargassum.
So, the ocean.
Doesn't say seagrass. I don't know. Maybe. I'd have to go look some more to see if I can find the sargassum.
I mean, -5 to 17 is a lot of places.
Yeah.
I don't want to make the maintenance hatch and dynamo hatches and the muffler hatches and import hatches for this.
I don't wanna. Well.
I'll make the other things. I'll make the titanium stuff.
Okay. Sargassum. Minimum water depth 4.
I just dislike how I type in titanium and all I just see is just raw, no crushed ore.
Well, the titanium ore is. I mean, we have a few boon of the earth titanium. We could process those, and leave them in random states if you wanted to. But titanium is one of those things that you get by processing other things.
Yeah, what we need is touch chloride, but we have kind of rutile going for that right now.
Yeah, rutile. That's the stage. That's what we need.
We have 2 stacks on 17 rutile.
Got it.
Yep.
And that's why I'm just mining all the time, and I'm like actually
Alright.
the bauxite Greg Teckle, and because I know that's like ×3 because of the miner that we have.
Huh.
with the Elite Large. Yeah, that's
That's
tungsteel.
Remnants of explorers from the past, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did they fix that in the next update?
What's that?
What?
The tooltips for the miners.
I do not know.
Oh, I should probably ask that. Because this is a 3x3, which honestly I think it should be a 4x4, the advanced large, and then the elite large miner is a 5x5.
I did see that we are on version A.
Yes.
Yes, so we might be good to do the update at this point.
Yeah, well, 503 was not okay. 503A was. And I
I
was
made
not
sure
going to
we were on
recommend
5x3.
updating to 60, to 06, I mean, until a week or two had passed. It seems like it's stable. It's a GregTech upgrade, so there's a lot of stuff that changes. And notably, the Kinect mixer is already gone because that actually causes problems. But there's several other changes, and we just need to make sure we don't have any GregTech processing going on. Don't have anything that. Pack got all the colors. Congratulations, that's awesome. That was not something you were aiming for, but it was on the way,
That's
huh?
a shocking
It was.
artist.
Well, I was aiming for it, but I wasn't aiming for it for that reason. I was aiming for it because I really wanted to. Oh,
You just really wanted the colors. You wanted the options.
Yeah, well, I want storage to have them.
Yep. Sorry. Just yawn a little bit there.
How dare you?
It's been a day. Okay.
Rock salt.
How much tungsten do we actually have left?
Hey, Pack, it's your favorite rock.
Which rock would that be?
Look to your right.
I can't right now, Ian. Ian, just say it.
It's a rock salt.
It's rock salt?
Yeah.
Rock salt exists as an ore in here?
Yeah. Here, I replaced one thing in the corner.
That's not fair.
You jerk.
He's giving Hun the rock salt, but not us.
Rude.
You're depriving your audience of content, Pack. How dare you?
I'm pretty sure it was heard.
You turned away from the mic. We
Yes,
could
I did.
barely hear you.
There's a reason I turned away from the mic. I don't want to abuse the audience.
This is
However,
wise.
making my wife cringe is funny.
I don't think that'll ever stop being funny, Pack. I'm sorry.
No, that will never stop being funny.
Potassium, chlorine gas. Interesting. Potassium hydroxide tests.
Oh. All right. I need you guys to help me.
Oh boy.
Both of you.
How can we help?
Teleport up from there. Well, okay, that works too. I can't do it here. Okay. Oh, that's right. It only does one at a time. Okay, I have 4 for each of you. You got 4? Okay, Ian.
4 colors, yes.
Pick a flux block and connect it to another flux block. Flux block.
So don't use building gadget.
Well, I mean, you can if you
I
want.
have 1 extra.
Yeah, you're gonna have 1 extra of all of them.
Pack.
Yeah.
Which one of these two is right? Something's not right. Something's not right here.
Well, connect up from that one to this one, and whenever you have an extra one left.
Looks like it's got to move 1.
That's okay.
No. Doesn't have quite the same impact doing it in the dark.
Well, it'll look better when you're light up. Who's missing one?
I have only 4 left.
I have 1. Oh, okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
Nice. You're welcome. Do you want the blocks back?
Yeah, might as well.
All right.
Ooh, lithium dust.
Uh-huh. Has a minor amount of uses.
Nah, they got it from a miner.
I'm gonna go ahead and trade out the diesel storage, the crate diesel storage, steel drum for a stainless steel drum, so that we continue to have, as we have more buffer in our generation. It would be a lot of generation to do, but
I mean, at this point,
might as well.
I was about to say, do a super tank.
Oh, yeah.
Just let it do its gerb.
Yep.
Super tank. I mean, the drums are really for when you have to move around stuff. If you don't have to move it around, super tank.
Yeah. I want to make a bunch more super tanks anyway, so that sounds like a great idea.
Goodbye, titanium. I'm going to make all the things out of you. All for the combustion engine.
Well, I mean, I think we should try it out.
No, I agree.
I think that the efficiency is going to suck, but it's more tileable. Then we can burn other things in it we can't burn in the crate tanks.
True.
And it's more compact, so we'll see. It may be that we end up needing the large gas turbine instead, but we'll find out. Making one probably won't break the bank.
Well, we're retired, but yeah, with the amount of box that we're coming in with, yeah. We're already almost at full 4 stacks. Oh my good gosh, that's a lot of bauxite.
It's a good start. And we can centrifuge this for additional rutile as well.
Oh yeah, I see that. Okay.
And we need more oxygen, so this is great. We actually ran out of oxygen,
Yes,
which shocked the heck out of me. I had, we've got a Super Tank 2 of it, and it had, over 4 million millibuckets, right, or 4,000 buckets. And then I came by it one time and saw it was empty because the desulfurization process.
Oh man, we're gonna just get so much.
Making sulfuric acid out of hydrogen sulfide chews up so much oxygen that it just chewed through all the oxygen we had. And I was like, we need oxygen. And there's a couple ways they make it, but this is the fastest. Probably should just pacifize this if we get up to 5 million or 8 million millibuckets again.
Some aluminum after this. And rutile.
Yeah, extra aluminum is not a bad thing. So we have 8 tungsten. What's the most important thing we can make with that tungsten?
Mm-hmm.
$16 tungsten steel, tungsten carbide, tungsten gears themselves. I don't know.
Can I replace the chest with a crate?
The one up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. No, maybe it may be that we need to yank this stuff out if we need to process some other ore, but I think rutile is a great choice. All right.
Dang it. Did you pick up a crate?
No, I have no crate.
Never mind, found it. We're down below 1,000 crushed bauxite. Well, not like we're getting even more. Well, more times 3 from it.
All right. Extra titanium is always a good thing. Getting more titanium is good. I really like to process this stuff, though. It's processed like 4 different ways. Let's do the
Right, it's
platinum
gonna get
first.
real hard over here now.
Platinum chloride. Well, let's do this first. There was some crackled stone in here. Not sure why we still have it. Should be processed at this point.
Michael?
Yep. It's not worth putting it through the HV, the EV macerator. Just go macerator right here. That's fine. Alright, so but platinum chloride. How do you process this? Electrolyze it. Produces platinum and chlorine gas. Oh, that's easy enough.
What's gallium used? Oh,
Gallium's got several uses.
possible gallium dust in indium?
Indium. Indium gallium
Yeah,
phosphide.
Yeah, which can make indium tin bar and titanium cuprate. Which can make
Yeah.
something which eventually we do need for something.
Yep. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and fire up the distillery.
Oh yeah, I did expand on our power a little bit more. With Gargantuan. One more inbound, the inbound network, base power, and then 7
Okay,
more outbound, or outgoing.
Okay, I'll take a look at that in a second.
It's at the
Where's
top.
the naphthalene coming from? Why is it out black? It's terrible. So, Pack, how easy is it going to be to get into AE fluid management? Because if it's going to be a while, or if it's not worth it, I'm going to switch all this Ender fluid conduit stuff over to ID, just because it's easier to manage.
It depends on how easy the auto capping ends up being, really. So, all you really need is one of two things. The fluid storage for it itself, or you need to do a storage bus, basically, for the tank. But you would need a storage bus per tank.
Heavy fuel, light fuel, yay, we could make diesel. biodiesel, gasoline.
In the past, you needed a specific fluid one. I don't see a specific fluid one. It might just be a regular ME storage bus. I don't know.
Yeah, we can make diesel with heavy and light fuel. I like we need more crew slots soon. Oh, we're down to 1,864 buckets left.
Of.
Cause so,
Oh. That's fine.
not like we can get more. It's so easy to do.
Alright, so we're gonna. Where we. Oh. We heavy steam cracking or light steam cracking? Can't remember.
What are you trying to do?
I need to look up what I want, what the right benzene source is.
Oh.
There it is. Severely steam cracked heavy fuel. Okay, fine. Oil. Heavy. Of course, it's the least yield too. Shoot. Alright, well. Let's start with that. Alright. Oh, shoot. Oh, my filters are messed up for this.
Yep. like the sound it makes.
What, the metal?
The metal and the slab.
Oh, how interesting.
Hmm?
The output from this distillery gives carbon dust, not large carbon, not tiny carbon dust. So it wouldn't run. Need to or it had carbon dust clogging its output.
Mm.
So that's better. Okay. So now it should be, yep. Yes. Running.
Do we have a heavy fuel in super storage? Heavy fuel?
We should. I'm pretty sure that we do.
There's light fuel.
Okay, so for some reason the hydrogen sulfide is not getting extracted. That's because I don't want it to go into storage. Heavy fuel is right. Right where the drilling fluid is. That's where I started to see it anyway. It was in this corner. Yeah, that's plan on sticking it right here. Alright, so I need to do some hydrogen.
Because in the future, we could do that with mixing. Oh, yeah, with a mixer and get diesel from that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay, inserting.
Oh, that's right.
Alright. Need to provide some oxygen source here. I think we're going to do it in here.
Titanium. Gonna take enough to leave 195 left. By 200. Take, so that's 8 of the. Let's do the titanium. Oh, 16.
Reminds me. I need to go. Go say hello to Kristen.
Ha.
So what more did you do for generation, Ian? I didn't quite follow.
Give me a sec. I added more storage. So I added another base, and then I added 5, 6 more.
Oh, jeez.
The base network
3.3 billion RF.
Jeez.
Nice. And that's what we currently have in storage. That's not what we can hold.
Yeah.
But we are chewing through it. Mostly because we're running the distillation here.
Yeah, I don't think the super, not the super, the boilers are not on, so we would probably be somewhat mitigating that.
Yeah, so this is 6,000 RF a tick. Right here all by itself. We're currently pulling 29, 25 to 29.
I'm turning on the boilers.
No need to do that. We don't need to do that. The whole point is to run them only when we've drained our flash storage. So, that's what's going on. So the ore processing is eating a ton.
Distillation's eating a ton. Miners is going, so that's.
Oh, so miner is 6,000. Yep.
I thought it was 8,000. Yeah. And it's close by too.
And then I'm macerating. That's what's going on.
Oh, lovely.
The IE battery is writing. That's not what I want to see. Why is this draining? I don't understand why this is draining. Priority 0. Priority 0.
I didn't touch anything. Up here. That's black magic to me up there now.
Priority 1. Priority 1. Why aren't you pulling from these first? Well, that's because this is empty. So it's correct. It's doing exactly what we want it to. I just didn't check the status of the system. It's doing exactly what we want it to.
Yeah, I'm here.
Perfect. Perfect.
Galmir,
Yeah.
can I just show you something that I find really neat about this?
Okay.
Okay, so these things, the crafting units, are the things that actually do the CPU processing for the crafting, right?
Okay.
You know, remember they have to store stuff in them too. So this is the processing. The thing I'm holding is the storage. They connect together for each individual crafting project. Look how they connect this. So they become a multi-block that changes color.
That is cool.
Like, this is what those look like otherwise. Actually, okay, in my inventory they look different.
Right, in your hand they look different.
Mm-hmm. That cool?
That's pretty neat.
I thought so.
Crafting. 16K crafting storage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 16K recipes per block?
I'm not entirely sure how that part works. We're gonna find out.
Yeah. So we got dense cable running to here. That's exciting. I tried to follow with what you were doing the last couple of days. I missed a bunch because I was driving and stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
tried to catch up on some of it. So Ian, you want me to make the muffler and the maintenance hatch?
Yeah, the input stuff for it.
Sure.
Sorry.
I can do that.
My brain is like, no.
Actually. Oh, good.
You're making the dynamo output?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm making the intake, titanium gearbox, and the casing.
Okay, there's a dynamo hatch that we have to make. That's going to be interesting.
So...
And an IV tier circuit. That'll be fun. Yeah, that's the EV dynamo hatch. I think is the thing that we're going to need. That's
All right, Galmar, ready for the next thing of interest?
you betcha. Let me just put these 2 items on my. Come on.
Woohoo!
Muffler. Sorry, putting these 2 things into JEI. There we go. Coming up. Next thing of interest. Whoa, It's growing things. And they're online.
Okay. Now look. Hold on. Now let me detach them for a second so we can see something. Look at down here. See how all those lines just disappeared?
I didn't see
Like
them.
this.
Okay.
See them now?
So I see a rainbow color flashing like RGB lighting, just a little bit more maybe intense on this one
No,
corner.
look at the wire. Look at the wire.
Look at the wire.
See
Okay.
those blue lines in there?
Yes.
If you go all the way around it, there should be 16 lines. You know
Yes.
why? Because it's 16 out of 32 channels.
That are used.
And if you look along the line, every time it goes up here, it's using 4 on that one. Then you go
Oh,
down
wow.
here, it's using less, it's using less, using less, using less. This is smart cable. Smart cable actually shows you how many lines are being used at that moment.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Now, these little ones right here, the smaller ones, those are 4 of 8, as you see those.
Yep.
They also have the smart cable thing on them.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
That is pretty cool.
So that's how you know how many things can go through each individual line.
So it's visual feedback that's connected and how close you are to being completely full.
Yeah, which means this line right here that is currently going over there can hold 32 individual things on it.
Uh-huh. And it has nothing.
So we haven't connected anything to it. That's correct.
Yep. I'm sure it'll all make sense eventually.
Well, at this point, I gotta start wrapping it up too.
Oh, is it that late? I know it is getting late. Oh, yep.
So the next thing I really want to do with this thing is finish the exterior of it. I want to get a whole bunch of fused quartz, enlightened fused quartz glass all the way around it.
Oh, that'll be cool. The Ender.io glass that glows.
Actually, yes. Fused quartz, mainly because it's blast resistant, but also it's quartz. I like the quartz. I don't know why. Could have been either of them.
That's great.
So, it has begun.
So it has. We have more benzene.
Should probably move the cube up a little bit so it's centered in the other cube. I'll probably do that at some point. Alright, I gotta go.
Alright, good night.
Yeah, see you guys later.
Yeah.
And with that, we are done with this until Monday. Well, we'll try to get a little bit of time in here. I'll be doing Satisfactory tomorrow, in theory, as long as everything goes as normal. I'll see you guys then. All best tips and resubs. Well, you guys, we survived, but that's going to do it. Hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a good one. Send you guys off to see Michael. So have fun with it. Bye-bye.